Okay, so what we have right now is a platform. What's the size? 4x8 or 4x4?
Yeah, 4x4.
4x4 platform, and one wall, the framing for one wall. It's just sitting up there. We don't have it screwed down.
Yeah, you can get that one. I'll go ahead and cut the top.
So now we have a back wall and we have a front wall with a door opening and a tiny little porch, and the porch is solely for the purpose of setting a food bucket on it and trying to keep it out of the rain. We're building this house for maybe 2 chickens, but it'll probably hold 4 comfortably. If you're gonna be in my video, you need to pull your pants up.
They won't stay.
You've got insulation board on the inside.
Yeah.
That's to insulate it and make it warm. And this stuff on the outside is
T111 siding.
T111 siding.
Rough side.
And we can paint this. And we have a window over here. And this door is going to get a hinge on it.
Oh, yeah. One more piece I can cut and then be ready for paint. And then trim boards. But I won't put trim boards on until we put it in the chicken yard and assemble everything.
Okay, it's coming along good. I like it. And the rafters are just sitting up there on top.
Yep.
Because we're gonna assemble everything over there where we're gonna put it. What else is temporary?
All the walls.
All the walls are temporary?
All the walls will come, yeah, that ain't got any screws in it, I don't think. Back wall is screwed down, front wall is screwed down, everything else will come apart. I mean, it all comes apart.
So we're gonna take the walls off
And the roof or rafters.
and the rafters, and we're gonna assemble that over there in the chicken yard. We gotta pick out some colors.
Yeah, you gotta pick out some colors so I can get it painted. Alright. That's a half a gallon of paint.
Today is the day that we install the new coop for Charlie and his new girlfriend. And over here is the base, the foundation of what the house is going on. And it took us a couple days worth of labor. what we did was we built the base, the pedestal that the house is going to sit on. We assembled everything in place over there at the shop, and my husband painted it and he put it all together. Then we took it apart. Well, let me back up. He put it all together in sections so that it would be easy to take apart. So we took it apart, disassembled it so that it would be easier to carry over here. I carried it over here, the base, on my tractor. Now we're going to reassemble over here at the chicken yard, and hopefully it'll go together pretty simple and pretty fast. But the first thing that I've got to do is I've got to take down a section of the fence so that we can get in and out. I've got to move Charlie over to another pen so that we're free to come and go while we're putting it all together. This is Charlie's old house. It's not holding up in the weather very well, so when I pull this fence back, we're going to disassemble his house. I cleaned out an empty pen next door to him, and I'm going to throw him over here in this empty pen today while we're working. I've got a gate here where I can close him off, and he will stay in there while we have the fence down and start working on this one. All right, it is another day. The main build is done. There's a lot of fine tuning that we still have to do, but we're not going to be able to do that right away because of lack of material. I've got to paint. The white you see on the trim, that is just primer, and then some is not even primed at all. I'm going to wait until I get another bucket of paint, and I'm going to buy the primer in one so I can do it all at the same time. I've got to touch up the blue because when you're building and putting things together, you get scuff marks and all of that, so that needs to be touched up. Under the eave right here, I want to close that in with a piece of plywood. And our leftover plywood for this project is just a few inches short, so I have to get another piece of plywood. These hinges on this far door over here, they do not match, but they will. Those were just spare hinges that I had in one of my buckets. We thought we bought. This is a new hinge to go on that door over there, and it will match these hinges right here. Somehow we only ended up with one, didn't get two. I don't even know how that happened unless we've misplaced one. So just to get the door on so that I can put the birds in it, I'm using those hinges, so I will have to swap those out with hinges like the front because I do want them to match. I've got a handle I'm going to put on that door. I've just got it. He slept in it. One rooster slept in it last night, and I needed to close it up, so I've got a piece of wood screwed on there to hold it shut, but today I'm going to put this handle on there and a lock. And when I get the plywood under there, I'm going to cut me a piece of chain, and the food bucket's going to hang under there, and it'll be out of the weather. And I've got a temporary ramp over here for him to, it's actually going to be 3. It's going to be 1 rooster and 2 hens. But this is a temporary ramp because we've got to build something proper. But I wanted them to be able to get up in there. And there's a window on the other side. I've got to put some hardware cloth in that window and some screen. For now, the window is screwed shut. It's just those little fine-tuning things that's got to be done. And we have tin that's going on top of the roof. It's a wood roof, but we're putting tin. It's corrugated tin, like roofing tin. I've got plenty of that. We're going to put that on top to protect the wood. But it is finished enough. Charlie, the rooster, slept in it last night, and he did fine. There's plenty of room in there. I got wood shavings in there for him. I'm not ready to move the 2 hens over here just yet. I want to also add, on the other side will be a nest box. Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of fine tuning, you know, final touches that's got to be done. And then of course all this trim, after I finish the primer, I've got to paint all of the trim, and I'm going to paint that white. So that might be all I show on this video. When it is all complete, I will come back and just do a quickie to show the final with all the paint, the trim work, and the hardware, and the ramp. And I'll show that on a different video somewhere in the near future. But to finish those things, I've got to buy some supplies, and I'm not going to town today. So I guess that's it. This was a big job. It took, I don't know, we worked a few hours here and a few hours there. It might be a week's worth of work building the structure, and then another day taking it apart, and then another day bringing it over here and getting it all put back together. That was an entire day putting it back together. But we also had to take fence down and put fence back up. I'd say if we were to put all those hours together, it was probably a good week and a half, 2 weeks worth of work, not counting the trivial stuff that I've still got to do. But it was worth it. The house that was here was in really bad shape, falling apart. I wanted him and the new hens to have a better house to go into the winter with. And we haven't even had our first freeze yet, even though it's mid-November. We're about 2 weeks late on the freeze. And we still have 2 other houses. The other houses, they need to be replaced, but they are not as bad as this one. I don't know how soon we'll get the other 2 done, but it's on the almost immediate future. But if something happens and my husband cannot get to it real soon, their houses are plenty adequate to get them through the winter. It's just something I want to do. I want 3 new houses in a row, boom, 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 and I want them painted, and I want color out here. So I'm hoping it's going to be soon. But this kind of stuff has to get fished in between his work schedule, and he has a heavy work schedule, working all the time. And so we just have to work it in. sometimes it's only an hour here, sometimes it's a couple of hours, sometimes it's one day a week that he can work on projects like this. I did as much as I could to help so that he didn't have to toe the line all by himself, but he did most of the building and cutting of all of the wood and parts. Alright, I will be back on another day and show how it looks all pretty and painted and 100% complete. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I hope that you will. And I appreciate all of you watching, and I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.